in front of us today unacceptable, and I am disgusted and angry. HHS placed one 16-year-old with a sponsor who claimed to be her cousin. In fact, he was completely unrelated to her and had paid for her to come to the U.S. as a mail-order bride. The minor, who had endured a sexual assault in her home country, was forced to have sex with her sponsor. She appealed to a post-release services provider for help and was ultimately removed by Child Protective Services. In another case, a 17-year-old was released to an unrelated, quote, family friend who reported living with 3 additional unrelated adult men. HHS released this teen to the sponsor without conducting background checks on any of the unrelated adult men with whom he would be living, without conducting a home study of his sponsor's home, and without providing any post-release services. Last June, this minor contacted HHS to let the agency know that his sponsor was actually the son of a labor recruiter who had approached the teen in Guatemala about an opportunity to work in the U.S. Upon being placed by HHS with a sponsor, the minor was forced to work 12 hours a day in conditions that made him sick. Vulnerable and traumatized minors abused by their sponsors are forced to engage in back-breaking labor for little or no pay while being housed in unsanitary and dangerous conditions. This is not just a failure of our moral obligation to protect the most vulnerable. It is a failure of a legal obligation as well.